Epic Games has given us a lot of chapters, 5 to be exact. That's 5 entirely new islands for us to explore. I mean, we really should have 4 by now, but that's a topic for another video. And honestly, despite how different these chapters are in terms of graphics and POIs and items and other things you can find around the map, I'd say that their storylines are just a bit too similar. Now, I'm going to go ahead and exclude Chapter 1 from this video because it doesn't really have everything lined up. Because right now, I'm going to mainly focus on Chapters 2, 3, 4, and 5. You know, when the newer islands, whole new island sort of buzz with the 0 point and all that. So let's start with Chapter 2, alright? We have this faction on the island, alright? They go and explore the island for the first season. The first season's all about exploring the island. This faction has set up their little outposts here and there. Oh no, but what's that? They're being contested. This other faction shows up and like, no, we want the island. And they're like, oh no, we want the island. And they're like, oh yeah. And the other one's like, oh yeah. What are you gonna do about it? Second season drops. Boom. Season 2. We got all out chaos erupts as these two factions, they start building up, they start fighting, they start throwing hands. We have all these completely new battle pass characters fighting each other. We got Midas, Brutus, Meowscles, we got TNT, Sky. They're all sort of going at it, they're all picking sides. And then after that, one of them's like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna settle this once and for all. So Midas, he builds this giant device. In fact, he's not really fighting anything, just gonna be like, Kame, and he freaking demolishes the map because he basically forces the IO's hand into creating a tsunami, which then in season 3 destroys the map, and we're left with this, you know, completely different landscape, and everyone's just partying. It's summertime, you know, we're on vacation and all that. We're like, yeah, you know what, we're all just gonna retire because the chaos is over, and it's not like anyone's gonna come by and take advantage of the situation at all. Oh, what's that? Someone came by and took advantage of the situation. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Oh my god, I'm just gonna go away. So I'm not really talking about the other seasons to come because chapters 3 and 4 only had 4 seasons, so we're just gonna be talking about the first 4 season sort of arc for all these chapters. Next comes chapter 3. You know, we just dealt with those guys. We gotta do faction 7. Alright, we've kind of dealt with them before, but they're got these outposts all over the map, you know, just exploring, right? All these new biomes. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Oh, what's that? Someone else comes, like, oh yeah, we're gonna take this island. See, and we're like, we're gonna take this, and they're like, oh yeah. Someone's like, oh yeah, what are you gonna do about it? And the island's like, oh yeah, you think we're not gonna do anything? So they start, season 2 comes, they start throwing hands. All these new battle pass characters, they start coming out, they start throwing hands, they start getting all this technology, all these, they got Gunner, they got the Foundation, they got Dr. Sloan, they got that Master Saber, bro. That guy thought it was a nightmare to fight. And they all just sort of going at it, they all start throwing hands, and then one of the sides like, you know, we're gonna end this for good. So they start saying, Kamehameha! And then they bring this super weapon again for the second time in a row to end the season as we go into season 3, whereas the aftermath has just changed the island again for whatever reason. You know, they're gonna go on vacation. Everyone just decides to go on vacation. It's not like anyone's gonna come by and take advantage of the situation. What's that? Someone came by and took advantage of the situation. Oh, it's season 4 now. So we just have a completely new team of people, have no idea what they're doing, going after this singular entity that wants the 0 point, and wants the entire island. And then it just ends with absolute chaos and destruction again. But we got a new island now. That's fine. It's chapter 4. Chapter 4, season 1. We got this new faction, right? We got the Oathbound. Yeah, it's all about exploring the new map, right? All these new items and whatnot. And oh no, what's that? Peace can't just last because boom, we have season 2 with these factions battling it out all again. It just keeps happening because we just couldn't get enough in the past 2 times. They didn't learn their lesson. They didn't like start, you know, building defenses and whatnot because boom, all of a sudden the Oathbound has fallen into obscurity as all these factions battling it out. And then one of them's like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna beat you. So then an event we didn't get to see results in the island being freaking split open. Who knows? Maybe there was a volcano eruption. Maybe there was another super weapon. We didn't get to see that because Epic ran out of budget. We didn't get an event. So then everyone's like, we're going to go on vacation now because all the fighting's over. And it's not like anyone's going to come by and take advantage of the situation. What's that? Somebody came by and took advantage of the situation and they want the 0 point. Oh my god, it's one person. Yeah, we're just going to assemble an entire new battle pass that has absolutely no idea what they're doing. And we're just going to see how it goes. And then boom, island just gone immediately. Now, we're in chapter 5 now. And to start out, we already had some factions battling it out, honestly. It feels like it's been escalated a bit more. But, oh my god, we have this new faction. We're going to explore the new map, all these new features, whatnot. But now, we got a new season coming up. And I feel like this season, Chapter 5, Season 2, is just going to be all-out chaos. Alright? But I feel like it's going to be more similar to Chapter 2, Season 4. Since I feel like this chapter is kind of like Chapter 2, but that's a topic for another video. So you see what I mean, right? See what I mean? We've kind of had a bit of a cycle here, where it's the same sort of thing happening over and over again. The map is a faction that's just kind of chilling, and then more factions show up and they all start duking it out. And then in the aftermath of whatever happened as a result of the finale of their duking it out, we got the new map changes this summer, but then someone else comes by and just takes advantage of the whole situation. And, well, yeah, this just keeps happening over and over again. When is Epic Games gonna fix this? When are they gonna give us something new? I don't know. But anyway, that's gonna be the end of this video, right? I'm glad I hope I could have educated some of y'all on this. But make sure you like and subscribe. We're only 4 subs away from hitting 600 subs, alright? I will see you in the next one. Peace.